Hey guys, Catherine here. I'm coming at you today to tell you how I did this sailboat on a lake with a castle on a cliff. I would have shown you how I did it, but the camera was not recording. Um, and I did have it all set up and ready to go, so I kind of feel silly having been sitting here talking to myself and actually been talking to myself. But I'm certain it's on now, and I'm going to tell you about how I did this piece in my art journal. I grabbed a 12-pack of watercolor pencils. These are Derwent watercolor pencils. I got them years and years ago, and I have used and loved them ever since. I love the texture of watercolor pencils, even just for coloring like color pencils. But for this, what I did was I laid down a flat mat of light blue for the water. There we go, let me see. Grab the light blue out of the pile. Light blue for the water, leaving out the reflection of the boat. Then I grabbed some light brown and I did a base color for the boat, the cattails, and the beach here. I also did a base color for this cliff with the light brown. Then I grabbed the light green and I did just a little bit along this edge here and the stems and leaves of the cattail. And I grabbed a dark green and did the horizon, the trees and forested things, and I did the background for these plants growing off the cliff and another layer of depth in the cattails down here. And then I went back to the light blue and filled in, first I put black in the castle, and then I went back to the light blue and filled in with the sky and put a little bit of yellow right along the top to give it a daylight feel. Then I went through with my brush and I wet everything down so that it all blended together. And then I went back in again, now that everything was washed and the background was set up, I went back in again with the same colors of colored pencil that I'd done the first time, with the exception of the water, because I did do some green and some dark blue down here and right at the edge of the shoreline, and dipped the watercolor pencil in my liquid and then used it on the page directly. So that gave me the variance in shade between light and dark and the background, while still keeping it watery and washy like this. Oh yes, I forgot the flag. I put a red flag on top of the sailboat. That I just did by dipping the color pencil into my liquid and drawing it on. I'm super mad at myself for not having the camera recording because I really like how this turned out. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you guys how I did it, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. And if you do like this, you can go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to tell me how silly I was for not making sure that the camera was on before I did the whole thing, you can go ahead and say that in the comments below. I totally understand. I'm kicking myself too. And if you like this and you think you might like the other things that I do, you can go ahead and subscribe. Remember to subscribe, because I am always doing things and I'm happy to share them with you. And I wanted to show you this even though I couldn't show you the making of it. So this is what I did today, and I would be happy to hear what you did today. And I will see you in the next video, I guess. Okay, bye.